Tangled.
Welcome to the show.
What happened?
Nobody touches anything. That's
Really?
just the way you left it.
That is, I did not.
That is the way you left it. Welcome to the show, ladies and gentlemen.
Wall
My
of
friends
spaghetti.
call me 3D. Please stay tuned for the next hour for the potentially most interactive comedy radio show on the planet, Pipedream. Check us out live. We are streaming the show
I
live.
have a weird neighbor that sneaks in and is like, I'm going to twist their cables.
He doesn't like that I park in the driveway.
in vivid color and high def. Go to comedypipe.com, click the play button on the YouTube stream. We are here.
Hi.
Jefferson is here. Oh, I forgot to Skype us, Twitter us, both at Comedypipe or just Comedypipe in the Skype aspect. Jefferson is here once again. Joe is here.
Hello.
And,
Hi, Jefferson.
And the wire leprechauns are messing with your stuff. The wire goblins, demons. Yes.
Yeah, I don't remember leaving it.
I blame Odin.
He was down here a couple times. I don't believe
I
he
don't
touched
ever
any of
remember
that.
leaving this looking like an unshaved Jersey housewife's twat.
It was 2 weeks ago, and you were a little feisty 2 weeks ago. So you may have been like twiddling the wires with your fingers, unknowing they do look kind of permanently.
No,
bent.
I do that with my penis.
And watch that live on the YouTube stream.
Right
Joe,
there.
twiddling his.
Well, it's through the pants. It's not raw.
Oh, so you're just batting the head around.
Chafing.
For the rest of the show here, I'll
Just keep your hands on the table.
keep
your
them where I can
hands
see them. So
on the table.
And check.
Hand check, yes. All hands on deck. Jefferson,
We used to do that on the bus. Hand check.
they never did hand check on.
No.
No.
What
When
size?
we were in band, they
No.
did it. No.
No.
what size bus did you ride?
The big one.
Well, and especially on like band trips, it was still the normal bigger bus.
Yeah.
There wasn't anything spectacular.
Yeah, that's true. I did usually walk. I didn't live that far from school, so I would walk there.
It's exciting.
Not really.
What was your instrument that you walked with, or was it waiting for you?
No, I brought it. It was a trumpet.
That's good. It's not hard to lug that. It's not bad.
It was
The
one of these
case was
smaller.
pretty big.
Yeah.
It wasn't as big
Well,
as
it
yours.
does.
Yeah,
it is
yeah,
pretty
I was-
big. It has to be bigger than what it's carrying.
I
Yeah.
just love how he said, "Well, it wasn't as big as yours." Damn right, it wasn't.
You had
Well-
that fucking 9-foot saxophone
Yeah, I
thing.
did. I had a gigantic saxophone. That's what I played.
It was bigger than that guitar case over there. It was
That's
fucking
what they
huge.
called it. Gigantic saxophone. It didn't have a name.
Yeah, gigantophone. That's what I carried around. My gigantophone, passing out in the middle of parades. That's what I did.
There were times when it rained. I was that asshole on the bus with the case. Excuse me, cousin. Put this down.
I gotta put my case down, please. Yeah, no. I left mine at school. I never really
I'm
commuted.
winded. Medic.
I don't want to say in the earlier years of band.
I was always trying to
would
convince
bring it
people
to
I
and
was
from.
practicing.
Oh, rookie band
Yeah.
years. Yeah.
But once, I don't know. I think once high school hit,
Just left it there.
yeah, it was theirs. Like I never
Oh, right,
owned
right.
an instrument.
That's
I always
true.
used theirs because I used the gigantophone,
Yeah.
and they didn't expect many people to.
Yeah.
Purchase
That's
the
not a thing
gigantophone.
that the schools ask parents to do. Like, can you send them pencils? Can you give them a trapper keeper?
Your kid wants to play tuba.
Yeah.
Go buy
he's
a
gonna play
tuba.
the tuba. Yeah. I'm gonna buy a $5,000 instrument now.
Go buy the mouthpiece, and we'll supply it. That's what your school taxes are going for. We had a school tax conversation earlier. The normal one everybody.
Yeah.
has.
That I don't have
It doesn't
kids,
have
so
kids, yeah.
I fucking don't. Never mind.
The other side.
I got shit on my face.
Yep, you got it.
Thank you.
Joe had shit
Gross.
smeared all over his face.
Gross, dude.
You know,
And everyone on YouTube saw it.
Yep, it was grosser than anybody playing
Oh,
that
good.
fucking Pokemon game.
Look at it. Check me out in a moment of weakness. I don't mind.
Fucking Pokemons.
When I jerk off,
You think of Pokemons?
no.
Oh.
But thank you. Then I just young. Like I'll put toilet paper on my leg. Yeah, and I'll be like, think positive. You're gonna do this.
Do what? Arc one on your leg?
Not arc one on my leg. You know, it was like I'm going to
Just have it
come, then I'm
ready?
going to pick it up like a napkin. You know, and just be like, you know, do a little,
It's like a
catch the-
Linnaeus dildo.
I'm being open here. I'm being honest and open here.
It's like Linnaeus
like-
dildos.
it's-
Did you have to be in reaching distance?
It's like Tony
That's
Robbins. It's kind of like Tony Robbins. Like you want to prepare your future self for success.
Visualize and achieve.
He's about to get sued since we're on the topic of Tony Rogers.
Is he
Well,
really?
he makes people walk on hot coals.
Yeah.
I just kind of interpreted shit like I'm going to jerk off, but I want to be ready.
Yeah, there's no getting ready for hot coals other than go.
Yeah.
You can get your mindset for it, but still,
It's still going to burn.
Yeah,
I would have told him to fuck himself.
nobody.
We're gonna walk on hot coals. We're on an island, you asshole. The sky is beautiful at night, and there's a beach.
Yeah, Tony saying nobody got nobody got hurt. Yeah, tell that to the 21 people that's now in the hospital with third-degree burns and
The only
boils on their
medical
feet.
staff there is a witch doctor.
Yeah, hey, I'll be fine. I don't know what a
Some
rich
guy with a
doctor
little-
sounds
He's
like.
probably
That's
like
all I have
shrunken
is the
head.
staff and shaker.
He's
thing.
shaking his rattle, going, "You did it wrong."
Definitely did it wrong.
Meanwhile, he's got feet like a dog. Those
Yeah.
black pads on him.
Wow,
Yeah, that was,
that turned really fucking judgmental really quick. Holy shit!
do they have to be black pads?
Well, yeah. You ever seen a dog's feet?
Yeah, but do they have to be?
Yeah, they're
black?
not all black.
I always thought they were.
I've seen pink paw pads. They're so
Well, yeah, when they're
cute.
puppies.
and adults. I've seen adults.
We've digressed to what are the colors of dogs'
You're a
paws.
fucking paw pad racist.
Every dog's foot pad.
Fucking
is-
paw pads on their welfare. When it's mostly white pads.
Your dogs go outside?
He died a week and a half ago.
Oh, I'm sorry. That's right. I'm sorry.
No, it's funny now. It's okay.
What the hell just happened there? Make sure to check out our sponsor, revolutionvapor.com. 72 flavors of premier e-juices for your vaping pleasure. And check out a good friend of ours podcast who most likely is playing Pokemon Go right now on his daily Wednesday commute up to the northern area of New York.
I hope he's not playing it on his commute.
He's fucking nailing those things.
He records his
Pokemon
podcast.
Smash
He records his
on the
podcast
throughway.
while driving, doing 80 miles an hour in his
Well, yeah,
Kia Rio.
it's one thing to talk, but to Pokemon and drive.
He's in a big rig. He's fine.
He'll appreciate
he'll
this.
live.
I think Dave will appreciate this really quick story. Yeah, my dog did. He passed away a couple Wednesdays ago, and Teresa, she was here in the green room, and she was like, comforting whatever. It was kind of in rough shape anyway, and she was whispering about, you guys in the studio here know how she can talk, where she's like, I really want you to know that I'm thinking of you, and that, like that fucking steamy, moist, fucking in your ear when she's hugging you, kind of like, this is a moment.
Yeah. This is
that,
supposed to be emotional.
that stuff. Yeah,
I
she's
have to
doing
talk a certain way to make it emotional.
exactly right. Yeah, you get a shtick. I think. No, it was sincere, but she's
Spiel.
doing that. She's doing that here. She's like, you took such good care of him. You provided him with such a beautiful life, and just he was such a good dog. And I whispered the same way back into her ear, and she's Jewish. He's with Jesus now.
Oh, I hope she smacked you.
Yes.
Oh yeah, she
You
double-handed,
dick.
double palm shoved me away. You fucking asshole. Oh, moment of beauty.
As it should be done.
He's walking Indy with his ducks because he walks on water,
Dumbing it down with Dave. Dave Canyon. Dumbingitdownwithdave.com. I think he's got like 20 some odd episodes going right now. He's recording them like crazy.
I'll say.
The fastest podcast on earth. Dumbingitdownwithdave.com.
And the fastest accumulating.
Yes. Yeah. I mean, he's got to commute every day. And
That's true.
The deer better
it's an
watch
hour-
the
it's an
fuck
hour
out.
commute. Yeah. So, dear, watch out. Dave Canyon's coming for you.
Yes, sir.
Yeah. And I almost puked in my mouth again right there. That was-
Damn, 3D.
yeah. I tried to talk through it, but
You need some water?
no, I'm fine.
Oh, okay.
After I puke, I'll be fine.
Gotcha.
But for now, it's
Give us the signal.
touch and go. Oh, you'll
Just don't do it on your board.
Gonna happen, yeah.
I'm not moving.
Who's getting puked on?
I'm going by the Oculus. You won't puke on that.
He has a point. He has a very, very valid point. I'm not gonna puke on the Oculus. It is still amazing, though.
I bet.
It is still amazing. That's for sure. Virtual reality is.
Have you tried Cialis?
Try some virtual Cialis. I don't know what that would be, but
there's VR porn.
Of course, there's VR porn. It's gigantic in
Yeah.
file
I
size.
just imagine.
Is it really?
Yeah.
Yeah,
I bet.
VR porn is like you're watching the people fucking. You turn around and you see the crew and the set.
Yeah. I almost
Some
need to.
fat guy eating
I
Cheetos or
almost-
something.
I
Can't
almost
wait
need
for
to-
break time where I can do more of this.
All right,
Like
so
a
next week, I think, depending on who the guest is, it may be one of y'all and or the guest. We'll put them in virtual reality porn.
Of course you have some.
No, I don't.
Oh.
I do not. I have looked up
It's pretty
games
easy to get.
for the Oculus, and simply putting in like Oculus videos in Google. That's all you get. And then there's the black market type, same thing. Like I
Sure.
try finding games, I don't find any games, but I found at least 100 titles of various types of porn.
Okay.
And the file size for the geeks out there, I believe we're like around the 5-6 gig mark.
Okay, whatever porn they
Big.
like. Okay,
That's not that bad.
Everybody
I mean,
that's-
Just for porn?
well, how long is it?
if anybody's listening, turn it down right now. I want to have a private conversation with these guys. Okay, whatever they say they like, do the opposite.
Who?
Like I like friggin' pretty white people. Fucking, we got that.
I got you.
All right. So, all right.
You like black midgets and amputees?
So now I got to look and try to find what the weirdest virtual reality porn.
I bet it won't take long.
Well, I mean,
Let's
it's
put
not.
it up on the big
It's
screen.
not a super large market to begin with.
Yeah.
Yeah,
Yeah, that's
Oh,
that's
yeah.
the yet. It's
you can
yeah,
make
big
your
screen's
cock a
not gonna
virtually huge one. with the finger tracker or whatever.
happen. Oh yeah, the hand. Yeah, oh,
hand
jeez.
tracker, is that what it is? I'm
Yeah,
sorry.
it's hand tracking system. But yeah, virtual hands. That's what you're going for there. Okay, so just in the black market website to download stuff, I'm just going to put Oculus.
Is that the dark web?
Yes, we are on the dark.
Ooh.
Okay, so just searching Oculus, and people that aren't familiar with Oculus and
So
haven't picked up on
scandalous.
it, it's a virtual reality headset and it kicks ass. So the number one, we're going to go by the amount of people that are currently downloading it and sharing it right now is Lynna, Lynna Nilsson, doorstep seller. Virtual reality experience.
Fucking
3D
narc.
virtual porn.
Doorstep seller. That sounds like a snuff film.
That's but not weird. Casting couch,
I wonder what a snuff film pays.
state agent.
I don't think it really matters except for one person.
We're gonna kill you at the end. Yeah, but I need 500.
Give me my money.
The upskirt collection, face sitting in the strippers' dressing room. That one's
That's just warm up. That's
VR
nothing. That's not
yeah.
unusual at all.
VR schoolgirl experience.
Had it.
Need him, got him, need him,
None
got
of
him.
these- Dosed in pantyhose. You know, these are weird. These are
Pantyhose smell weird, and they kill sex, man. Like stockings.
smell weird.
Stockings are nice. Like stockings are nice, like little, not like thigh highs. I don't mean like slutty stuff. It's all like patterns or whatever, like rainbows. You know, there's all kinds of.
Sure.
They look sexy. They make the shape look good. You know, female shape look good and all that. But like pantyhose, I was like, I don't have a tan, so I'm gonna put on this garbage bag. It's just like that. It just fucking destroys anything.
And they smell.
They do. They smell weird. And if they're like, you know, hip hugger, you know, whatever,
Mhm.
like they go,
Yeah,
they're not like the thigh
The
high
control
kind.
top.
Well, the thigh high kind, it's not about like being sexy. Like when I say thigh high, it's about, you know, like if I were to put on a pair of pantyhose, man, I'd have fucking cheese ball. It doesn't breathe, and it's got that little mini maxi pad backup thing.
I don't wear tighty whities, so I can't imagine fucking those things.
Yeah. No,
Oh,
it's
boxers make my balls hurt.
Yeah,
Yeah,
that's
they hang, they hurt.
that's a shame.
They're too heavy.
good.
No, I wear the boxer briefs. They're all tugged
Nope.
in nice,
Yeah, I got a couple pairs.
like an
but-
oyster shell.
Nope.
Yeah, no.
What do you wear?
Boxers, just boxers.
Wow.
Can't-
Bojangles. Damn.
I can't do the fucking.
Kabloom, kabloom, kabloom. Nick's coming back from lunch. Kabloom, kabloom.
It's Jefferson.
Yeah, that guy.
I'm sorry.
That guy.
Kabloom.
I am not
And then
finding.
blunk.
I am not finding any weird.
That water cold, man.
Disappointed over here, I have to say.
Me too.
Nothing weird, just mostly names I don't know.
Scat films in VR.
I could
Scat?
search it, but
Like-
guessing.
Scat? Did you say scat?
At least you didn't say
I did.
snuff.
I did say
You mean like
scat.
music? Like Cab Calloway? Skiddly-boo, skiddly-boo, skiddly-boo.
Nope.
You know, that kind of scat, you know? Like,
No, the much different kind of scat.
learn me. Fucking learn me.
I've never seen it. I've just heard of it.
Well, what have you heard?
It's shit porn.
Scat.
Yeah,
Of course.
I'm trying to figure. Are you fucking with him by
No,
asking this?
scat, but that sounds perfect. Like we were talking earlier. Like I was hoping the girl you're seeing, like you go down on her and she farts on your chin, but it's like bird shot.
Yeah, the speckle.
Just a little,
you
just
got
a speck.
speckled.
Yeah, like I had a Snickers bar with lunch. You know?
Throw up so fast.
Oh yeah, right in your chin.
Oh.
Just
Boy, that would be fucked
Do
up.
you have the gag reflex? If other people
if
around
somebody
you are,
shits on them, yeah.
well, let just somebody else is throwing up.
I think so. Yeah,
'Cause I almost like I
haven't been
coughing a
around
little
someone throwing up in quite a while,
Yeah.
but last time I was, I was like, I gotta get out of here.
bit. Gotta go. Yeah, I had an incident in the green room that almost
It would have been close.
sparked you on throwing
Yeah.
up in the same garbage pail I
It's the
almost.
smell, man.
It is the smell. There is something acidic. It's that smell. You can taste it. The worst of that taste and smell I experienced was I ate a bunch of marshmallows, followed up by a bunch of Cheetos,
What?
and then
Followed up by what?
Cheetos.
Cheetos. Say Cool Whip.
Cool Whip.
Cool.
And I was on
Whip.
Periscope while doing it, and it was the most vile vomit
I
ever.
bet.
Cheetos and marshmallows and stomach acid.
No bueno.
Yeah, not don't recommend throwing
No.
that up. But it's the smell, the taste.
The whole thing.
Yeah, it's not
It's all unpleasant from top to bottom.
No, we've discussed this in the past. Like I'm a self-inducer.
Really?
Yeah. Like if I'm out drinking, and I've done it at bars, I've done it out of
Impressive.
car doors.
He said he was a
windows.
self-inducer. Yeah, but I didn't think it was rectal. He's sticking his finger up his ass, makes him puke. Hey, feel better.
No, I hate the spins. If I get the spins,
Whoa.
like I pull the trigger
Oh
and
yeah.
I just purge everything I can.
I can't do that.
Yeah, no, I do not have a problem with
I let
that.
it happen naturally.
Yeah, no, it's see, naturally isn't just, it doesn't happen quick enough.
No, that's true. It
Like
does
I'm
take a
sitting there,
while.
Yeah, nature's kind of patient with your shit.
like
Yeah.
you're already in the bathroom, you're already laying on the ground.
That's why I don't drink anymore.
Yeah, well, just drink the right stuff or less of whatever. But yeah, I learned a long time ago to not sit there for 4 hours feeling like shit, spinning,
Sweating.
knowing you're gonna vomit. Just
You get that
Do
whole
it.
just before going, oh, this is gonna suck.
I get the and I think this is a common symptom of the
Like going down on a Puerto Rican chick.
Yeah, exactly.
the second before you're about to
Tastier.
throw up, you're
Somebody forgot to open the dumpster. It was hot yesterday.
Sorry, keep going.
Sure, well, I think this happens to everybody.
Sorry,
The
dumpsters.
second before I throw up, my bottom lip starts to quiver weird,
Yeah, no, not me.
and I know that's going to happen. So I can self-induce by putting like my finger down my throat, or I've
No
become.
shit, that's how.
But
Old-fashioned Mike.
I've become competent enough where I don't need to anymore.
Wow.
I can will
Yourself to throw
will
up. I
myself
like
to
it.
throw up if I'm at that level.
Wow.
Absolutely. Yep,
Impressive.
it's not that difficult anymore.
Mind over matter. I
I
like
just see
it.
like the next horrible Kill Bill movie where like somebody walks into like the karate
The
jungle.
dojo.
Yeah, whatever. And there's the guy with the white beard. And like, I will teach you how to throw up without using your finger.
On command.
Yeah. You don't believe me? Yeah. Barf right in their face.
I haven't eaten since yesterday.
You like
But I can
Cheerios?
Pure bile. Your face.
My esophagus is on fire.
We have a trick for that too. So yeah, I don't know how we trailed off on that.
Yeah,
topic, but, self-inducer, Joe? No,
No.
not at all.
just let it happen.
You suffer through it. Like
If it happens,
if it happens,
Yeah.
you go out on a mini bender and drink way too much, and you're spinning, and you get yourself into bed, and you're still spinning.
that hasn't happened in a long time. But,
It's happened to everybody.
but yeah, no,
And what-
I won't puke. I'll deal with the spins. I'll
You won't get up and go to the bathroom and try to.
if I got it, then I will.
See, I don't go till the next morning. I don't puke like while I'm drinking, like drunk. I'll just pass out. Boom, I'm done.
If I pass out, but that's my problem. I'll be laying in bed, even with the lights all off,
Oh yeah,
and
no,
I'm just sitting there spinning around like a blind person.
no, I just pass out.
All the lights are off and stuff. I can't see anything.
But the next morning, however, that's when I'm suffering.
Yeah, so that's my old roommate. We would go out to Albany bars. We lived downtown Albany.
Yeah.
We drink exactly the same amount. Well, him usually more though. I would get home, feel like shit after a half hour being in bed. I'd find my way to the bathroom, pull the trigger, fall right back to sleep, wake
You're
up in
probably
the morning.
good the next morning, right?
I'm good.
Yeah.
He wakes up with a migraine,
Probably still a little drunk.
still drunk,
Yeah,
and
yeah.
then uses all of our hot water in the shower because he's just standing there with it spraying on his face.
Understood.
Like I get
He's
the,
a fucking
I get
cock.
I get the remedy, but seriously,
Yeah.
just pull the trigger.
Yeah.
No, the remedy is not getting fucked up.
Yeah, but
Exactly.
Yeah.
But everybody does it when
Yeah,
they're young and dumb.
I mean, it didn't happen all the time, but it was usually somebody's birthday, and we'd end up at a bar, and they'd have the fish bowl.
It was a
bowl of well
birthday. I
liquor.
got 365 friends.
It was normally the mass amounts of liquor that were, like
Yeah.
in the fish bowl. That was the one time I ended up. I don't even know how he got home. I'm assuming he walked. I was wandering through Washington Park, and we were a distance away. I was walking through Washington Park, which isn't the greatest place to be walking at
No.
2 and 3 in the morning, but I
No.
lived right at the other side of it, like literally across the street. There was my apartment.
Still, that's like walking through the valley of death.
Yeah, and I was probably the drunkest
Nice theater,
I've
though.
ever been, and still able to walk.
Hmm.
Okay, and this guy pulls up next to me in a Cadillac, and goes, "Looks like you need a ride."
Wait a minute.
And I went,
Wait.
"Yep." And ask your questions.
Black guy.
Yes. In a Cadillac, older black guy. And I went, you know what? I think you're right. And got into this car. I'm like, I'm not far. Like, I'm like 50 yards away from where I need to be. But to not have to walk that amount of distance, I was all over it because all I wanted to do was pull the trigger,
Sure.
put my face into a pillow. So he drops me off, and my roommate is laying on our front steps,
Awesome.
passed out fucking cold with one shoe.
You got to ride home in a Cadillac.
I've done that.
That's nice.
I've
That guy
done
was
that
that guy
too.
was
Yeah.
awesome.
No idea where his shoe is. He still never found the shoe.
Yeah.
Basically, as drunk as I was, I still had to drag his ass in, and then he used all the hot water for me.
Mhm.
I pulled the trigger. He laid in the hallway floor. I think he was still in the hallway floor. Maybe he got him. I don't know.
I've
about
done
12 years ago, but-
almost the exact same shit. Yeah.
Got in a car.
It sucks.
Got in a car.
No, it was
Cadillac
your
with a black
friend.
guy. Okay, lost the shoe.
Lost the shoe.
Like, how do you lose a shoe? How does
It
one-
got stuck in a big
So-
mud puddle.
Wait a second. I
It
share.
was not raining or muddy out my day, so
Oh.
he does not have that excuse
Okay.
yet.
What do you guys do when you jerk off? Where do you
What?
put like the baseball mitt?
Within arm's reach.
All right.
Her
So it's
face.
not. I'm not a weirdo. You put and you prepare it too because you want to think positive.
It's got nothing. I know how it's going to end.
Me too.
It either is or it isn't. It's
No, it always ends.
yeah. I mean,
So you.
I can always please myself.
yeah.
Oh yeah, yeah. I know.
Unless someone walks in like, "Hey, how are you?"
That doesn't happen.
My ex caught me once. I was standing up.
Yikes!
That's
Yeah.
an interesting one.
Yeah. She had diarrhea. And I was yeah. And she opened the door.
I gotta go.
Me too. Did like
Uh,
grandma's boy turn
yeah.
around? You're arcing one on her
oh,
chest.
Hang on, I'm almost there, honey. Hang on. Grandma's boy. Jeez, that's a fun movie.
I have wood floors. I couldn't believe I didn't hear it coming. Oh,
Oh, gee. Just got that.
That's
Little
exciting.
slow.
What do we got written on pieces of paper here? We've got
Anything's
piece
a
of paper here
dildo
with-
if you're brave.
Anything is a dildo if you're brave.
Did I quote that right?
What's that?
Anything is a dildo if you're brave.
Yes,
Yeah.
yes. That was.
I love nuts.
Oh,
That's Lene.
I'm not reading that one.
Oh, let me read it. Oh, Jefferson doesn't speak blood diamond. That's fine.
that was beautiful. That was such a beautiful moment of playful
You
racism.
won't say it on the air.
You just did.
No, you didn't say it on the air.
That's true.
We had a guy once here. His name wasn't Jefferson. He was really funny. We were on this thing that's kind of like not Snapchat.
Azar.
Yeah, Azar, which is like, quick videos, you can swipe people, all that stuff.
Chat roulette.
Chat roulette. Yeah, chat roulette. And you get people from different countries, everybody's different, whatever. And a guy came on and he sounded like he was like from the Ivory Coast. Like he was from Africa. And
This
guy who's not Jefferson said, "I'm sorry, I don't understand you. I don't speak blood diamond." And I had to get a hysterectomy because I was laughing so fucking hard. I grew ovaries and they fell out. I love hanging out with comedians and you just say shit and people get the context. That rapport you have with people where it's you can say something like that and it turns into so much fun.
Don't speak.
There's no hatred behind it. It was all in good fun.
Yeah, that's how he saw it.
I'm not sure he understood it, so
Yeah. I'm
He knows what blood diamond is.
Yeah, you were both speaking
They all had
English.
their hands, so.
You just dropped an N-bomb on him. In his
Sorry about that.
Yeah, and live on the air, Blood Diamond guy.
What?
No, that's a South Park
That'd be cool. Though.
crossover reference.
Did we friend him? No, I don't think we did.
Who's that?
Blood Diamond guy.
There was a lot of them. There was more than one guy in the picture. There was like 7 or 8.
Well, the one with the fucking phone.
Maybe.
Whoever that was.
I think if we sent one, I don't believe he accepted it.
I am recalling, because
They seem to have crowded living space.
Yeah, there's a lot of the Azar people that have.
You guys all sleep in that little room? They stack us.
Yeah, like I don't understand why there's that many people always in those Azar rooms. Or,
some are
they're
jails.
At their house, but
some of them are jails.
Some were jails. Some were drug houses. Some were drug plantations, if you will. Creating drug
plantation
warehouses. You know, it wasn't
probably more accurate.
Yeah, I don't know. I just figured they were farming opiates and
pretty much anything you can imagine. We've come across.
We've seen Azar. Scat. We have seen scat.
That came with the reverse Blumpkin
on Azar.
Yeah, scats.
Yeah, that was a special day.
It was. That's the it'll live in infamy.
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 Even if somebody said to me like, "Hey," I'm like, "Hey, what are you into?" I like it when people shit on me. Like, I'll do it emotionally.
I'll make you feel bad about yourself.
Physically.
But I'm not gonna do it like.
Now, okay, so you weren't familiar with the term scat. You know what snuff is?
Yeah, when you fake kill a person.
Or not fake kill a person.
Yeah, I was always under the
That's called evidence.
Yeah.
That's not a snuff film. That's called Exhibit A.
So you know what snuff is, but not scat.
I always thought snuff films, they really killed people. I've never seen one. Because of that reason.
I don't know. Yeah, I kind of agree with Joe. That would just be called evidence.
Yeah.
You know, if there's nothing to go on. You know,
then how
you
does
just have
this
somebody
movie end?
You just have somebody sitting there and you just, shoot them from a distance. There's really nothing to go on other than yes, it happened.
Yeah.
Even if the person did something even more heinous and was in the shot, I'm assuming they are clothed beyond recognition.
I wonder if there's somebody who's like really picky that's into scatting. It's like, I want you to scat on me, but what did you have for lunch? Like, how can you be picky about somebody shitting on you? Oh, you had corn? That's fucking gross. I'm shitting on you. What's wrong with Dunkin' Donuts?
I need a gluten-free scat today.
A gluten-free scat.
If you had any of that bread, I can't have it shit on me.
A gluten-free scat.
There you go.
That's my I'm sorry, I brought it up.
No, it's great.
Now we gotta write that one down.
Scatting.
That one's good. Gluten-free scat. Yikes. Now, what would a gluten-free snuff be? That would be interesting. Probably just the normal snuff films. All I know really about
imagine like some
is 8mm,
and there's some chick you scat on, right? You're like dating her and stuff, and things don't, they start not working out. It's 8 weeks is up. You're actually starting to get to know each other now, and things, there's friction, and it's like, and she cheats on you. And she's like, Tony scatted way better than you. It's just,
who the fuck is Tony?
What kind of diet's Tony on?
His is well formed. You're more of a sprayer.
Tire of your tire all of your speckling.
Yeah.
Oh.
Speckle me.
Yikes.
You know how hard it is to clean my chain around my neck?
Oh. I might throw up.
Yeah, I was about to say, can we actually make Jefferson throw?
Yeah, you could.
Wow. Should I put some scat up on the big screen?
No.
I can't believe people do that. That's gotta be.
No, unfortunately I believe it because people are fucked up out there.
I'm not even doing it. I've looked up.
See, but how many people? Okay, let's break the barriers here. Pokemon right now is the #1 downloaded app over how many whatever days. It has beaten Twitter. It has beaten Tinder, and I don't understand
my dick.
How it's beaten Tinder. Because I have to imagine there's more people that want to get laid than catch them all.
There's people using Pokemon Go to get laid. Because I was telling Joe, there's places you can set up, to collect fucking the balls or monsters, whatever.
Balls.
And people are using that to meet up and fuck.
I don't.
So it's doubling up.
And it's cool that it's called Pokemon.
Yeah.
And people poke.
I totally forgot the trail I was going off on there, and that's awesome.
People are Tinder was.
You're talking about how it was more used than Twitter and Tinder.
Yeah, no, I got nothing.
And you couldn't believe it was more than Tinder, but I had a counter argument.
Yeah, now I lost it all.
It's all good.
Damn it! It was good. It was quality.
Who decides where
doing it live?
Where the Pokemons are?
Nintendo.
It's got to be random. Like it's just a random. I mean, there's the places, the hotspots or whatever they're called.
The Pokemon bathhouses.
I know you can meet at gyms and shit like that. If I see someone at the gym use it, I'm gonna smash their phone.
Yeah.
Pokemon. Right in the eyes.
I'm pretty sure I.
And I guess you fight people.
Yeah, that makes sense.
They've been talking about it on the radio the last couple.
I'm pretty sure my topic had something to do with Pokemon and scat. Now I lost it.
Fucking Pikachu scatting on Squirtle.
Yeah, Scatamon. There you go.
Squirtle's my favorite just because of his name. Squirtle. I
like mine from the shed, the Dushamon.
Dushamon.
The Dushamon.
That sounds like a superpower.
I don't know.
My battery lasts a long time.
It won't if you play Pokemon
I don't
Go.
do any of this shit.
Neither do I.
There's parts of me that want to install it just to see how similar it is to the game that was the predecessor.
I hope you do and get so hooked on it.
No, it's not in virtual reality.
No, it's augmented reality.
And that was the first person that told me about it. Was like, it's augmented reality. And I went, no, it's not. Like, you're looking at a map. It's not, you're not seeing the real life and then something over it. And then he went, no, it's augmented reality. I'm like, prove it. And then he started showing me all the images of people's desks with Pokemon on it. And I'm like, okay, you win. I'm not, like, the game that I was playing did not have that aspect of it. It was talked about, but
that is a nerd sword fight.
Yeah.
Oh man, it's
prove it. Pictures of monitors.
And this is the young kid at work that is usually wrong about most things he tries to speak up about.
Okay.
And so I was just
one of those guys.
Yeah, one of those Pokemon guys.
I love the conspiracy theories that people are coming up with for it, because since it's all connected to Google Maps, people are saying, Google's going to be using this because people are using their phone tracking the Pokemons and taking pictures of all the shit inside the house. So Google's got the outside street views, and in a couple of years, if this shit keeps up, they're going to have Google indoor views of the address you're looking to get to.
Yeah, I don't know about that. That's a lot.
That's what I'm saying. I love the conspiracy theories.
It's not a bad one.
It makes
not
perfect sense.
It really does.
It's like, here's the app, here's the permissions. Nobody reads them.
Because it's all you sign in through your Google.
You're going to map the inside of the Hemingway house at Key West for us because we're going to put a Pokemon Jizzabot in there.
Yeah, a rare Pokemon somewhere in the White House.
Jizzabot or whatever, Flame Boy.
I was ready to break barriers there.
It's wild, man.
I still forgot where I was going with Pokemon Scaphorn. It'll
come back to you if it was that good. If it was meant to be.
I don't know. I kind of want to get off the Pokemon conversation.
I can do that.
Let's just
let's switch gears. Football starts
back to scat.
So
back to scat.
We'll talk soccer real quick.
Thank you for saying real quick.
Yeah. But the highest paid sports person in the world, the Ronaldo guy, I believe he got injured in one of the last couple games, so isn't going to play.
Fucking clue who the guy is.
I don't know.
Quick blip that I saw, and I went, wow.
I'm like Jon Snow on this one. I know nothing.
His team may not win, but he's still making millions for doing nothing. So I was kind of
good for him.
There's a lot of athletes that do that.
Yeah.
The Knicks pay a lot of them. They got like 3 on their team right now.
That do nothing while playing or do nothing while
being hurt. Nothing? They just got Derrick Rose and this guy Joe Kim Noah.
He's fucking living off the NBA, motherfucker.
In a way, I mean, they're just always hurt. They still get paid. So
hey,
NBA contracts.
NBA contracts are guaranteed.
Yeah,
so.
Man, I'd almost just want to get hurt right off the bat. Oh, 10 mil. Ow.
It's a long season. 82 games, man.
But what, you got to go to all of them?
Yeah, you got to go. And you got to dress up. You're not going in like clothes you're wearing. You got to wear a suit and shit.
Maybe I
what a fucking drag.
I know.
You guys are talking about this
if I'm supposed to be like first string and I'm not playing, I think, I would get very anxious and angry that I have to sit there and just watch it.
It'd be annoying.
After a certain amount of time. So, yeah, vacation.
It would be quick for me. I don't like basketball.
Oh.
So if I was if I was a professional player and I had to sit the bench, I'd be like, I already didn't like this. Now I got to sit here and watch.
I can drink during the game now. Yes.
Beautiful. That's winning.
Trip the coach, set people's shoelaces on fire.
Set their shoelaces on fire. That's just mean.
Fun.
I want to see that done.
Those fancy dress shoes with the wax. Oh man.
Oh, those.
Let's try it sometime.
I thought you meant like the laces on someone's LeBrons.
Yeah.
I'm just going to go to a wedding with a lighter and just lean over and fix my shoe, and whoever's standing next to me at the bar.
People sit down, they're not paying attention. You don't like them, and you're like, nice shoes.
Yeah. These are rentals. Not anymore.
You
own them.
Pound, pound, pound. They fall down.
Oh my God, your foot's on fire.
Oh my God, your foot is on fire.
Yeah, fuck them.
That's right.
Speaking about fuck them.
Yes.
So I was doing some housework out front. I'd been working for about 2 hours.
Whoa.
I'm sweating.
You must be in the union.
Yeah. Well, it was only 2 hours. It got too hot. So I stop for a second and I turn around, and I live on a main street for the people that don't know. A pickup truck and a trailer stop in front of my house. Now, I do live a couple houses before a red light, so they were made to stop. Now, I had sweat in my eyes, was very tired, turned around.
All after 2 hours.
Looked at this pickup truck.
He has a kid.
Looked at the driver and flipped him off.
Really?
I did do.
For no reason.
No, there was
big hands.
There was a reason. Oh yeah. No, it was clear. It wasn't like the half finger. It was full on for the camera. Big old middle finger. And he didn't really react immediately, but he didn't react how I thought he would.
Can I ask why you were flipping him off?
I will get there.
Okay.
So about 2 seconds, he flips me back off. Doesn't say anything, but just flips me off. I went, that's strange. I figured my cousin would say something to me. And that's when I pulled my sunglasses up and looked in the driver's seat, and it was very, very far from my cousin.
I love it.
But my cousin normally drives a white pickup truck on lifters, like big tires, with a trailer attached to it. So it matched the description. I couldn't quite make out the driver, but it had resemblances of my cousin. But once the glasses were removed,
that's great.
I realized I flipped off the wrong person.
Some guy.
But I was amazed by the lack of anger reaction. We all have road rage.
It was like you were saying hello to each other.
Exactly. It was weird. Like,
fuck you. Hey, 9 a.m.
Yeah.
You too, buddy.
I took my sunglasses off. I realized it wasn't him. I took the 2 steps off my front porch, started approaching the vehicle. Was not going to get very close, but wanted to.
Maybe he was playful and it was like, gave you the finger going, I thought you were somebody else too.
I ended up talking with the guy very, very briefly. But because I took 2 steps down, I realized what I had done. I flipped him off. He flipped me off. I was like, "Oh, dude, sorry. I thought you were my cousin. He drives a white pickup truck and normally has a trailer. Sorry." And he goes, "It's all good. I was just giving you a fuck you back." And I was like, well, this is the most friendly exchange of 2 random people flipping each other off I've ever experienced.
You guys just became best friends.
Yeah, it was weird. Like, and that's kind of, you were mindset of, yeah, it's fucking 9 a.m. Fuck this shit. He was landscaping or something. He had 3 other dudes in the car. They were working.
Yeah, this is what you do at 9 a.m. in the morning.
Fuck you. I was giving you a fuck you back. Like, right on, bro. See you later.
By the way, 9 a.m. is way late.
Yeah.
But yeah, that was one thing I did not want to forget tonight. I'm glad I got that off my chest.
Got it out.
Yeah. I was like, I got to tell the guys about this.
I'm glad you got that out too.
Yeah, not in the green room.
It was like a Highlander fuck you. It was like, haha, I will teach you.
It was meant to be.
Yeah.
Did you get his name and number?
Oh, we're dating tomorrow.
Awesome. Good for you.
We're dating tomorrow. Yes, not going out on a date. We're starting.
Already dating.
Already, yeah.
We got the exact opposite of Joe's advice earlier.
Yeah. See, we have the middle finger bond.
Gotcha. That's true. That's a strong bond.
Yeah,
when you hit it like that.
We gave each other true middle fingers. Neither one of us got angry.
Yeah. Sick of it all Wednesday morning.
Yep. That was.
Go fuck yourself.
Yeah, and he was
a
big
dude. You gave me the mistaken
finger,
finger, and I gave you the finger back.
Yeah.
You're a man I can trust.
It could have went so bad. Like, it was a truck with 3 dudes in it, and minimally the driver, who that's who I was paying attention to because that's who I flipped off, was not a small man. I am not a tiny man, but I am not bulk with muscle.
So it worked out ideally for you.
Yeah, absolutely. I was like, yeah, this could have went real bad. Yeah, sorry, dude. Just saying fuck you back.
That's beautiful.
You're really jacked. What do you do for a living? I lift up the hope of homeless kids. That's why I'm so fucking strong.
Your computer's going nuts over there.
Yeah, Dave Canyon just texted me, said, okay, I'm listening in. Sorry I'm late, Dave. You just missed the story of how I flipped off a random person driving by my, well, it was a random person, but at the time of the flipping them off directly, I thought it was my cousin.
He joins when we have 15 minutes. Real nice.
Yeah. Hey, he's driving them along. He probably spent the last 45 minutes recording his podcast, Dumbing It Down with Dave. Check it out at dumbingitdownwithdave.com.
It's okay, Dave. Just listen to the first 45 minutes after this is over.
Dumbing Down with Dave at yahoo.com. Be the 3rd person, possibly the 2nd person to email him.
Ooh.
Check that out. The fastest podcast on earth. Driving 80 miles an hour, recording his podcast in his fabulous Kia Rio.
I'm waiting to be the 5th person to email him. So if it's only the 2nd.
Got to get those numbers up, Dave. Dave, let us know how many people have emailed you, just in case it's at 4 right now. Jefferson can be the 5th because that's where he wants a seat, apparently.
Top 5.
I don't know. Top 5, okay.
Dead or alive.
Jefferson will be your go-to guy, Dave. Dave Canyon, Dumbing It Down with Dave.
Nom, 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 nom.
Yep. And Dave is listening because I believe he just heard me talking about me flipping off the guy.
Oh.
I'll tell you later in another story. I flipped off a guy.
He's with Jesus now.
Yeah.
It's a lovely tale of
I
hope.
almost got my ass beat to a pulp.
Not really.
when I say almost, it was 50-50. At that point, at the point where you flip someone off
unknowingly,
thinking it's someone you know, not only someone you know, but close family. I can flip my cousin off all day.
I'd say if you flipped him off and then you heard the truck go into park, then you almost got your ass kicked.
Yeah, I don't disagree with that at all. But it could have gone really, really bad. And and evidence, we'll talk about evidence. There would have been at least 3 cameras on me capturing all of it.
Yeah, I'd love to see that footage.
Yeah, I could have got my ass beat on my own front lawn, and it was my fault for being stupid. Yep, that could have happened, but it didn't. I'm still here. I'm still alive. I think I might have gotten my first friendly "fuck you" middle finger.
Yep, you guys definitely bonded this morning.
Yeah, I mean, I after the fact, I kind of felt like
you got to stand outside tomorrow and hope he drives by.
Just flip, hey, buddy, I'll be there.
Flip him off.
I will be there.
Just do a friendly wave.
Yeah, I will be there at the same time in the morning, doing the same work. But I wonder if
wear a comedy pipe shirt when you do it, please.
Yeah, great. That's good. He already knows my address. Thanks. Yeah, you see Mr. Bean movie when he's sitting in the convertible and he's flipping everybody off because he thinks it's the friendly thing to do in America. Yeah, that
never saw it.
That could have been me.
Mr. Bean in soccer.
Yeah,
nope.
No, Mr. Bean. Seriously.
Nope.
I've seen bits and pieces.
I could pick him out of a lineup, but
I've seen pieces of it on YouTube.
Quote his movies.
Yeah, he doesn't say much in his movie, so you wouldn't be quoting it. That's why I'm just giving the middle finger gesture. It's like watching Benny Hill.
I like the English Office.
No, it's not.
Okay,
it's not like watching Benny Hill.
Less bikinis. Yes, it is. It's silent. It's slapstick. Benny Hill just happened to have bikinis.
I've seen Benny Hill.
Yeah.
I haven't seen the other guy. I could just pick him out of a fucking Subway I fucked up lineup. Subway.
I disagree.
No, Mr. Bean sucks.
Yeah, well, Mr. Bean is also not played in Fast Forward. Watching it.
Well, that was only when he slapped the bald guy and they were doing it. You had to do that in Fast Forward to make the timing work out. Nah, Benny Hill was great. He had a really great. I thought he had what a good one joke that I really remember, which is you go to a restaurant and you order. I'll have the Princess and Prince Charles salad. Princess, what the fuck? The Charles and Diana salad. Let us alone.
No.
Didn't. Charles and Diana?
Yeah. Let us alone.
Yeah, let us alone. Like leave us alone. Let us. Never mind. It's a word.
I speak English.
It's wordplay.
That was probably the weakest pun. It wasn't even a pun. Let us alone.
It was Benny Hill.
Let us alone. See, you almost have to say it with an accent. Let us alone. I don't know. It's Benny Hill, so it probably worked a lot better.
It was much funnier when he did it.
Sorry. That'll be your fail of the evening. Trying to do a Benny Hill joke. Failed miserably.
You blew it.
You blew it. Shut the fuck up. You failed.
Hey, how's it going, 3D? It's just us.
I know. It's kind of weird.
Time for the Geek Podcast now.
We do those on Thursday where we test out Oculus Rift games and talk about them. It'll be interesting. Yeah, topics Dave Canyon doesn't give a shit about is virtual reality.
Oh yeah,
I doubt
he's not into it, huh?
He's not a super tech guy. Like he wants to.
I like to think I'm a super tech guy, and then I talk to people that are super tech guys.
And then you come to my house.
And I'm like, oh, right. I just like to play with this.
Yeah. Then you venture to my house.
Yeah.
Your geek level gets knocked down.
Oh yeah.
Minion.
Yeah.
Peon.
I just like to play with it. That's all.
Yeah, that's what we all say. That's what we all say. Yeah, I don't think he gives a shit about virtual reality.
That's
Maybe
too
he does.
bad.
Dave Canyon may give a shit about virtual reality porn.
Who wouldn't?
Well, that's kind of the mindset I was going with. And the benefit of the doubt of if you like porn, you're going to love virtual reality porn.
You got to look up, I'm pretty sure it's on YouTube, the Chinese VR porn expo. It was pretty recent. There was, I mean, it's obviously not great for radio since
it's
broadcast
porn.
YouTube. Well, yeah.
No, it's good to spread the word.
We can't watch. You don't watch the porn on this video, but you watch the people watching it on VR, and they start humping the air like a dog humping your leg. It's pretty goddamn funny.
Are they blurred out too?
No, the guys wearing the VR are all clothed, so it's. But I would imagine what they're watching is blurred out, like that weird Japanese porn usually is.
That's why they cannot show a penis.
Yeah.
Which is tentacles are fine.
It's that one kid rule.
Yeah, tentacles are
What?
fine.
One kid rule?
Oh,
yeah, there's a rule over there. They're only allowed to have families are only allowed to have one kid because there's.
Oh, in China.
Yeah.
Oh, I thought you were talking about Japan because I thought Japan was the octoporn.
Yeah. I believe that has spread internationally.
China doesn't need porn. They have so many people. They don't need more encouragement at all. White people are like, all right. Yeah, no, they don't need porn.
No.
This is.
I wish I could still find some weird VR porn, but there is nothing.
Good, because it's 3 guys in a fucking basement.
Yeah, but we were going to put the next guest in the weird VR porn seat.
Can I be the next guest?
It's not weird. You want regular porn? I'll get regular porn for you. That's nothing exciting.
Well, let's see him air hump like a fucking horny puppy.
But we're not in Japan. That's the Japanese people who were doing the air humping.
Well, they're still people. It's because they're Japanese people doesn't mean like, oh, Japanese people air hump when they watch virtual reality porn. It's like
yeah, I don't think.
And they don't like
there's
water.
any American that would start air humping.
Oh, I know a couple. I think I know a couple.
I mean, it's fake, so you're not. If you were by yourself, yes, but in a room of people, specifically on a podcast, I don't think anybody truly would start air humping. They may do it for the comedic effect. Radio doesn't really transfer, but watch on the YouTube feed. But truly, I don't like hearing the Japanese people do it. I think it's got to be for just some type of effect.
Like a sales tactic?
Is it sales tactic or
like they have these people put this on.
I love porn so much.
And then air hump because we need to promote this, and people air hump and it's hyperbole and it's good sales, merchandising.
That's all possible. Yeah, I wouldn't air hump. I would have no reason to air hump.
No, because that's an understatement. I mean, if you want to go American, just pull it out and start fucking jerking.
Yeah,
shit out
no
of it.
Reason to...
And just be like, buy America. Fucking hit yourself in the eye with that shit. That would be like, Japanese people air humped. Oh yeah, well, I fucking shot myself in the ear, motherfucker.
Wow, that's some swimmer's ear I want no part of.
Yeah. Call it all.
Swimmer's ear because it's cum, which is sperm. Swimmer's, yeah. Oh god, we're
double pun.
I love it.
That's what I do, folks.
That's your win for tonight.
Keep coming back.
There you go. Thanks for showing up.
Hey,
do you still have date plans, or did that fall through?
I don't know. We'll see.
Date plans, brilliant.
Yeah. I did give him a razz of shit.
I didn't. I didn't even know I was right.
No, you were. You had all the right information without being told a thing.
That was creepy.
I'm not going to be here. Is it because of her?
Uh-oh, somebody has a girlfriend.
Yeah, that was
Pussy makes comedy. Stop.
Yeah.
Trust me.
I pulled the mom line. I will call her right now because I have her number.
Don't do it to him. Look,
I did not call.
Don't do it.
I had zero communication about.
I know. You were fucking around.
Yeah.
She eats a
lot. No, I wasn't fucking around.
She eats a lot of asparagus. I mean, I haven't seen her.
He did try to play one over. The price of not being here.
Well, you said last week it was 2 weeks off, so that's what I was assuming
no, I
at
didn't
first.
say 2 weeks off.
I thought you did.
Never said 2 weeks off.
Whatever. I'm here.
Yeah, we are here, but the price was going to be Optimus Prime. And then you try to, well, how about an Xbox control? I'm like, nope, you already said you'd give that one to me. No, Optimus Prime is the payment to not make tonight's show. But we all made it. Show 191 is in the books.
191. What are we doing for 200?
Hopefully by then I'll have weird virtual reality porn.
Yeah.
Cream pie. I'm all up in that shit, and I got AIDS.
See, as soon as I said weird virtual reality porn, like the first thing weird would be some S&M bondage stuff, because that's just on the top of everybody's list since not Sex and the City, Shades of Grey, 50 Shades of Grey.
Oh yeah.
And then probably right next to that would be scat porn.
Skip.
I think if you're going weird, you might want to bump one up above the other. It's just my suggestion on the weirdness level.
Well, but you have to include popularity. There's way more people that are going to be down with S&M porn because of 50 Shades of Grey alone.
The other is a very specific audience, yeah?
Yeah, exactly. You know, I know 2 Girls in 1 Cup went viral. But it's not something, it's not something
that
people
was amazing.
Yeah, people gravitated to it, but because they wanted that gross factor, not because they liked it.
My favorite part of that video, the 2 Girls 1 Cup, is like, it's like there's a handle somewhere on that chick where it's just like Dairy Queen, just
the perfect swirl.
Oh yeah.
How if I could shit like that every day,
you wouldn't need to go to the doctor.
Yeah. Get my colon cleaned out. Fucking just pull the lever.
Just go eat something in Brazil. That's
and the timing of that video too. That's amazing. You can't just do that on cue. Like, take 2.
I gotta go eat a cheeseburger.
No.
Be back in an hour. Somebody brew a pot of coffee.
I know enough about real porn that when there's an anal scene planned, there are lots of enemas that are done prior to said anal scene.
What are you doing downtime at work?
That's funny you mentioned that.
Oh, I know somebody in the porn industry. I was like, swear. And then he's like, cases of enemas are brought in if there's an anal scene.
A friend of mine in college, it's funny you mentioned anal. I've never done it. I've never had it offered. I've never asked because I'm happy with the way things are.
Never asked in jest? Not even in jest?
Not sincerely. No,
that's what I'm saying.
Like I'm not interested. I'm not interested in anal at all. But a friend of mine when I was in college.
But you never just went, hey, put it in your butt.
Well, yeah.
That's in jest. That's joking. Yeah. I don't really need or want that. Yeah. But I'm gonna ask because we're at the 9th week in our
slapped for asking.
Yeah, we're in the 9th week of our relationship, so I can ask this.
What do you want for dinner? You know, how about some anal? yeah, of course. And then the fight. Yeah. So I've learned to not do that.
What do you want for dessert? Butt sex. Just she loves it
with red sauce.
When I ask,
yeah. So anyway, there's a friend of mine in college. He did that, and him and this girl, he didn't get along. They were 20, whatever, 19, and he's like, yeah. Her name was Jade, and she had hoop earrings. She was white. You guys all know what I'm saying.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah. He was Greek, so she was making an exception.
Butt sex.
Yeah. Oh, you know. Yeah. He wasn't a kayaker, so. He comes into school and he's like, "Yeah, it was a Jade last night, whatever, blah blah blah." And he did anal, and he's like, and I was like, "How was it?" Because I was curious, like, "Oh, you did anal? I've never done that without my dad. What's it like?" Exactly. So he says he fucks her. He comes. He does all the stuff that you do when you fuck. I'm making a long story short because we got to wrap it up. He does it, and then he's like, "There's a glob of shit on the end of my dick."
Oh.
Yeah, and exactly. I'm like, "Oh," and he goes, "So she was being a bitch that night, so I walked over and I slapped it into her favorite shoes."
Bitch. You stupid bitch.
That's true. She comes into school the next day with that, and he's like, "Oh, it smelled bad." I'm like, "Yeah, dude, you had a glob of shit in there anyway." And she came in the next day because we were all in the same class. She's like, "How could you do that to my fucking shoes?" And I was like, he wasn't lying. Oh my God. Wow. I had a glob of shit on my dick. I slapped it into her fucking shoes.
That's so gross. And we're going to end on that note. Thank you all for tuning in to Pipedream.
So no anal for me. I'm good.
No anal for Joe.
Nope.
Make sure to check out our sponsor, revolutionvapor.com. 72 flavors of premier e-juices for your vaping pleasure.
There's really no segues after that.
No, I'm just going with it.
I just imagine her putting her shoe on the next day. Like, "Oh, I'm late for school. But I don't have a hat. Oh my God, that's my anal gum."
It was still warm.
Oh.
Like she didn't find it right away.
Yeah.
Like she had to deduce.
Yeah.
Like Sherlock Holmes.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Sherlock.
How did this get in my? Oh my
Every
God!
Step, it just gets worse. I don't understand. It's called wafting. Check out all the podcasts on the Comedypipe Radio Network and our good friend Dave Canyon. Dumbing It Down with Dave, the fastest podcast on earth, going 80 miles an hour in his Kia Rio, recording hilarity just for you. to and from work multiple times a day,
in
doubling
between.
up some days on episodes, and I still didn't get the clips ready.
In between poopies.
In between poopies. I upgraded to Windows 10 and have not installed all my editing software to get the sound bites of days. Maybe next week I'll have those ready.
Awesome.
And sometime in August, Dave's going to be here.
Ooh.
I hope to have them by then.
Does
I
the
hope
girl
so.
you're Skyping know you do this?
Yes.
Fuck you. Fuck you.
Second time I didn't mean to. My finger just hit the button. Thank you all for tuning in. My friends call me 3D. Jefferson, what do you got?
Joe.
Joe, what do you got?
Jefferson's going to be getting his dick wet.
Fuck you.
I'm sorry if you're listening, wonderful person.
You stupid bitch.
Yes, I am totally stupid.
We'll see you next week right here on Pipedream.
Oh, yeah.
Yeah, it is muggy today. It smelled like pink